Today, I will explain the doctrine of finality in civil litigation, a foundation principle in civil justice system that ensures dispute eventually come to an end. We will explore its meaning, rationale, legal mechanism, exceptions, and its importance in maintaining judicial efficiency and fairness. The doctrine of finality means that once a court has finally decided dispute, the same matter cannot be re-litigated between the same parties. The doctrine ensures that once a court delivers a final judgment, the dispute cannot be reopened repeatedly. The court exists to resolve conflicts and not to perpetuate them. Without finality, there would be endless litigation, uncertainty in legal rights, instability in society as well. So let's explore more about it. Doctrine is reflected in res judicata, issue estoppel, cause of an action estoppel, abuse of process, appellant e structural limitations. Now, finality is not just a single rule, but a collection of legal principles. The most prominent is res judicata, which means a matter already judged. Other related doctrines like prevent re-litigation of specific issues or cause of action. Together, they reinforce the finality of principle, that is res judicata. Now let's delve into the meaning of res judicata. So, it means a matter that has been adjudicated by a competent court that cannot be pursued further by same parties. Res judicata bars a second suit involving the same dispute. For it to apply, the previous decision must be final. The parties must be identical or closely related. The issue must be same as previously decided. This prevents duplication of litigation, contradictory judgment. We would be talking about the cause of action estoppel versus issue of estoppel. Now, when we talk about cause of an action estoppel, it means it prevents re-litigation of the same cause of an action once decided. Whereas, when we talk about issue estoppel, it means that it prevents re-litigation of a specific issue already determined. Now, when we see that cause of an action estoppel applies only when someone tries to bring the same claim again after losing or winning, whereas issue estoppel is narrower as it prevents re-arguing a specific issue that was already decided, even if raised in different claims. We would be talking about the rationale behind the doctrine. Now, the doctrine promotes certainty and stability, judicial economy, and protection from harassment, public confidence in the legal system. Now, finality is essential for legal order. If cases could be reopened endlessly, people would never have the certainty about their rights. The courts would be overburdened. Now, litigants could harass opponents through the repeated lawsuits, and it is possible that public confidence in the justice system would collapse. Even if the res judicata does not apply, courts can prevent relitigation, that is, oppressive attempts to undermine earlier judgments. Sometimes, a second case may not technically violate res judicata but still attempts to re-litigate indirectly. Now, the courts use the doctrine of abuse of process to prevent manipulation of judicial system. This ensures litigants cannot bypass finality through a procedural creativity. We would be talking about the modern importance in civil justice. The doctrine supports efficiency in overburdened courts, encourages settlements, promotes rule of law, and protects the integrity of judicial decisions. In modern legal system with heavy caseloads, finality is crucial. It reduces repeated litigation, encourages parties to present their best case initially, and ensures judgment are respected. Without finality, justice would be delayed. Now we will talk about the criticisms of the doctrine. So the criticisms include may perpetuate incorrect judgment, strict application, may cause injustice, limited access to corrective justice, where critics argue that finality can sometimes protect wrongful decisions. However, court try to balance this risk through appellate review and limited expectations. Now, the key challenge is to balance the justice without certainty. We conclude that the doctrine of finality ensures litigations, promotes certainty and stability, and protects the judicial integrity. Also balances the fairness with efficiency. As a result, we can say that justice requires both fairness and closure. To conclude, the doctrine of finality is essential to any functional legal system. It prevents endless disputes, ensures stability, and maintains a public confidence in the court, while still allowing limited safeguard against the injustice. Thank you.